Yes, I'm a little early this morning, but I have to run, and the next 2 days we're taping Shabbat in your home. So I have to spend a little time with you and then get on my horse. I'm just back. As you join me here this morning, I just got back from Guatemala, where I had the privilege of sharing in the National Congress. I actually prayed over them. Sorry, my hair is newly washed and a little frizzy. I didn't take the time to put any product on it. So it's just, this is me early for me. And then sat, after Congress, went and sat with the Supreme Court, prayed over them. And then, believe it or not, from there, went and had lunch with the president, Giamatti, and then had a private audience with him. It happened to be his birthday. And I got to pray for him. And it's been a very busy week. But let's spend a few minutes together here with this. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai. Blessed is he who comes. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, who comes in the name of the Lord. Now arise, O Lord, come to your resting place, you and the ark of your mind. Then we will rejoice as we're clothed with your righteousness, and we'll celebrate aloud. Come on and sing it with me. B'shem Adonai, blessed is he who comes. B'shem Adonai, who comes in the name of the Lord. Good morning from a tired place for me. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. I see you from all over. There's Tennessee, and I know we have some nations that are joining us this morning. I just signed on to the Jerusalem March on May 14th with my friend Jobst Bittner in Israel. We had a tour, but we've postponed it till a little bit later. But because I gave him my word that I'd be with him on his Jerusalem march, I'm going to Jerusalem anyway for a couple of days with some friends, and I'll get to minister there in that march. I found it's always best to keep your word. And when you say yes, to go ahead and do. Proverbs says that a righteous man will keep his word even when it hurts. Now, it doesn't hurt to go to Jerusalem, but financially, it does. And time-wise, a whole day and a half to get there, another day to get back, and thousands of dollars, but I said I would come, and I will. So, just in a few minutes today, is there something that you've promised? And you're thinking, gosh, that is gonna cost me, and can I really afford it? Can you really afford not to keep your word? I say no. You see, because trust is something that is built up over time and should not be given easily. The people that I have met over the years, those that are most wounded and just don't seem to be able to get past things in their past, were wounded by a friend. They said, I trusted him, I trusted her. And they didn't keep their word to me. Or they said something, didn't fulfill it. Or they said something that maybe wasn't true behind my back. Now, Proverbs says that faithful are the wounds of a friend, but words, yes, Ben Hardy, words are your bond, and you have proven to be a faithful man. Ben has moved here from the West Coast, is a longtime friend of mine, and I saw him at the last First Friday, just whatever that was, 2 weeks ago. Oh, and now I've promised to do 2 days of taping, and it's not here at my house. I have to travel across town. So I'm going to apologize for not being with you last week. I thought maybe that I could, but I was in Guatemala City with the president of Guatemala and the Supreme Court and the meeting of Congress and a bunch of people whose names you may know. But I intended to join you, I just could not. So today, I'm coming early and wrapping up early because I got to get on my horse and go across town. Oh my goodness. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, and blessed is he who comes. Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, who comes in the name of the Lord. Now arise, O Lord, come to your resting place, you in the ark of your mind. Then we will rejoice as we're clothed with your righteousness, and we'll celebrate aloud and sing Baruch Haba B'Shem Adonai. Blessed is he who comes. Baruch Haba B'Shem Adonai, who comes in the name of the Lord. Who comes in the name of the Lord. Come, oh yes, and maybe like me, you really need his presence today. We all do, right? So I pray the Lord will bless you and keep you today. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you, be gracious unto you. And I pray that today he'll show you his face in a special way. Thanks for joining me today. It's been brief, but it's always sweet. I love seeing your names roll across my screen here. And these next 2 days is, if you join me late, and you're saying late, this is even before normal. Yes, well, next couple days are taping for our new episodes of Shabbat in your home. So you'll be able to enjoy these for the next whole month. Hope you're enjoying our new format. Today we're going to be coming from Joel and Shay's home with all the kids. And we're drilling new wells in Zimbabwe, writing new songs and doing what we always do. So if you'd like to, click on one of these links and join us. Join us as a world partner, and for an entire year, drill clean water wells in Zimbabwe for Messianic Jewish African Lemba children in the entire community. Write new songs with us. Travel with me as I go. We just secured Nicaragua and a stadium in Costa Rica. I'll be in Jerusalem in May for a couple of days for the 75th anniversary, the rebirth of the State of Israel. And I'm going to sing and worship for an hour or so with the Jerusalem March, headed up by our dear friend Jobs Bittner, a German pastor who is just an amazing man, dear friend. Didn't I say goodbye already? Well, Yes, thank you, Ben. That's true. You traveled with us to nations all across, even Venezuela, Nicaragua. As I told you, we just got back from Guatemala, and the week before we were in Peru with tens of thousands of people, government leaders, able to speak to them about the importance of standing with Israel, seeing hundreds and hundreds born again. And if you join us as a World Partner, then you are a part of all of that. And that fruit that is gathered as we travel, it's credited to your account. And when the Limba children in Zimbabwe drink clean water, go to school, and are healthy, you have a part in that. Just 1 year. Yes, if you'd like to give a one-time offering, that's wonderful. We're happy to have you stand with us that way as well. But partners also are sharing Shabbat in your home in tens of thousands of homes around the world. If these things are exciting to you, you can be a part of all of them just by being a World Partner. Click on the link here on this page and join us for 1 year. I know you'll be happy that you did. All right, friends, I've got to go. I got to put on some shoes, gather some clothes together, and go and with my family 4 new episodes of Shabbat in your home. Hey, thanks for joining me this morning. God bless you. And join me on Friday. Another new episode of Shabbat in your home. We post at 6 p.m. on Friday, but then it's on our app too if you've missed it, or you can catch it if you have to come on later. But join us for Shabbat in your home and so much more. All right, God bless you. It's hard to say goodbye, shalom. Yep, thanks for joining us today. We are raising up an army to change the way the world worships. And you can just click that link right there and join us. Yes, you're welcome. I'm glad you joined me today. God bless you all. Have a great day.